Uh, Guys had their eyes in the wrong place, and we just didn't execute the coverage.
Gentlemen, I'd like to ask you about the physicality of the game. I'm sorry, Hondo Carpenter from Spartan Nation. Very physical game. Would you talk about that from your perspectives, please?
Michigan State was a very physical team. They dominated us in all three aspects of the game. I thought they're just a really well-coached team and very physical throughout all four quarters.
Tyler.
Jalen, Evan Klosky, Krem 2 in Spokane. Just wondering what was the difference these last two games, mostly because Utah and Stanford, we heard, were fairly similar when you looked at the film, and then you guys had great performances against them, but against Washington and Michigan State, this happened.
Just didn't go out and execute, I guess. I mean, there's no real answer for it. We just didn't come out and do our job, so.
Go ahead, here, up front.
Tyler, the previous two games when you've come in off the bench, you've been able to throw the ball downfield. What was giving you troubles in the first half for not getting deep down the field?
We just weren't executing. We missed a couple big third downs. We had a drop, a throw that was out of bounds as well. We weren't able to do what we wanted. And a lot of that was me missing reads and stuff, and just we weren't able to push it downfield.
Jalen, their quarterback seemed to keep you guys off balance. Was it tough defending against a guy who's also such a good scrambler and extending plays?
Yeah, it was kind of tough guarding him. Him rolling out like that, it bought him time for the receivers to get open. So he made our job today kind of hard. But like I said, we just didn't do our jobs and we didn't execute.
Tyler, it appeared like Luke was fairly emotional, especially early on in the game, and you can understand why. Do you get a sense of how difficult it was for him to not be able to play tonight?
Yeah, I mean, not being able to go out with the seniors that came in and really changed the culture of this program, I mean, it stung. Luke's a great guy, and he's done a lot of great things for this program, and not being able to go out one last time with his teammates was tough.
And I just wonder if you could just evaluate your own play, how you felt like it went for you tonight.
We didn't win, so not good.
Tyler, do you feel like it took you guys a while to get in sync on offense? Because it seemed like by the end of the third quarter, you and Tay were sort of heating up a little bit in terms of getting on the same page with the receivers.
Yeah, we just weren't executing. It was really what it came down to, and the 3 and outs really killed us. They had the ball for a long time and just kept us off the field, and we really couldn't get in a rhythm.
Tyler, from week 1 to today,
Mm-hmm.
can you describe to us the transformation that this team, and obviously you're here starting the final game, just how different this team looks now in the final weeks?
Yeah, I mean, we've been plagued with injuries all year. I mean, that's what football, though. You just got to play next man's up, play the next play. We just got to do better at doing our jobs.
Tay, was there anything that changed for you in the second half when you guys did get a little more on a roll there?
Nothing really changed. I just played harder and we just executed better because we got in a rhythm. So yeah.
Jalen, I was just curious what impact you thought it had on the defense not having Herc in the first half.
I'm not sure. I mean, I think when he came back, they were still getting a lot of plays off on us and still doing driving it down the field. So overall, just as a defense, we didn't do our jobs.
Tay, what do you think Michigan State did that caused you guys some trouble, particularly in the first 2-3 quarters?
Kept us off the field. I mean, the offense was running down the time and stuff, so we really couldn't get our rhythm. So we wasn't executing. I mean, they didn't really do much to stop us, but we didn't execute as much, so we couldn't get our rhythm.
Jalen, obviously, you guys had a good year, 9 wins, beat USC, beat Stanford. When you finish like this, going back to Washington, have a couple blowouts, how does that affect the way you view the season?
I still think that we had a good season. The seniors, they stepped up, and, this was their last game, so they played hard. And, I still think we had a good season, even though we lost the last 2 games.
Jalen, can you speak to at all how the rumors of the coaching changes and perhaps Coach Grinch leaving might have affected, or has it even registered for you guys? How have you been interpreting these different things that have been coming across, I'm assuming coming across your radar?
No, we try not to worry about any of that. We just try to go out there and do our jobs and play.
Tay, just wondering how you felt out there, especially towards the end of this season. You've been really coming along. Just how comfortable are you getting within this offense, and how do you feel down the stretch as far as the season goes?
Oh, I mean, I felt good at the end, you know, getting connected with Tyler and stuff, you know, getting comfortable with my teammates. It felt good, you know.
Any other questions for our players?
Tyler, what have you seen from Tay, kind of stepping into that starting role for the first time?
He's just getting a lot more comfortable. Tays, I mean, he came in a little bit raw. He's just gotten really precise at his routes, and he goes 110% on every route, and I can trust him when I throw him the ball.